Hostas are blooming right now in my garden. My favorite is Royal Standard, a classic and popular variety of hosta, highly valued for its attractive foliage and fragrant flowers. The only one that I know of that has a scent. It is low maintenance perennial that is well suited for shady gardens. The leaves are glossy, bright to medium green, oval shaped and slightly rippled. They are relatively thick, which gives them some tolerance for dry shade. The leaves form a dense, rounded mound. Royal Standard is a large hosta. It typically grows in a mound that's 24 to 28 inches tall and spreads 3 to 5 feet. This hosta is known for its showy, fragrant, white, funnel-shaped flowers that bloom mid to late summer. In August here in Zone 5, the flowers grow on tall, leafless stalks that can rise up to 42 inches above the foliage. The fragrance is specifically pronounced in the evening. I love sitting here on a bench around the hostas in the evenings. While it thrives in part to full shade, Royal Standard is more tolerant than other hostas, although in full sun I have seen the leaves get burnt around the edges, and they do best in part to full shade. Particularly with consistent moisture, they can survive some sun. However, too much sun causes the leaves to turn a yellowish green or chartreuse that can burn the foliage. It's a vigorous clump forming that grows at a medium rate. It was the first hosta to receive a plant patent in 1965. It's hardy in zones 3 to 9. Plant in a condition that receives part shade to full shade. Morning sun is generally tolerated well and can intensify the leaf color, but it should be protected from direct afternoon sun. It prefers rich, moist, well-drained soil that is slightly acidic to neutral. Clay and loam soils are suitable. My soil here I'm growing these in is good, rich, black soil with a lot of organic matter in it. Royal Standard needs consistent moisture, especially during hot, dry periods. The soil should not be allowed to dry out completely, although mulch in the spring can help retain soil and keep the roots cool. I have to admit I don't water these hostas right here much at all, but the soil is pretty well shaded, and it is a semi-shady area where they only get morning sun. The main problem for hostas can be damage from slugs and snails, which can chew holes in the leaves. I have had in the past bad infestations of slugs, and the thing to do is go out early in the morning, and I just bought one of them blue tins of Morton salt and go out early in the morning and just sprinkle it on the slugs, and they'll be gone in a day or two if you do that early in the morning while the dew is still out on the grass before it warms up. Royal Standard is generally no maintenance, and you can remove the spent flower stalks after blooming to prevent flower growth. I trim off the spent flower stalks just for appearance sake, and dividing the plant every few years helps too. And I don't divide mine here anymore since I've got so many of them. I wouldn't have any place to put them, so I don't see any point in dividing them just to throw them away. And they are perfect for shade gardens, borders and edging, mass plantings and ground covers, underplanting trees and shrubs. And I love these hostas here. They smell so good just sitting out in the evening smelling them. And if you like this video at all, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and like this video. Just give it a good thumbs up. And I will talk to you next time with what's blooming in my garden. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.